Factory Fast Records, the best in indie, presents The Mysterious Project X, with reviews from Dr. Bones and the Mad Andersons on New Music Saturday.
Off the bat, a very, very big thank you to NYC Factory Fast Records for giving us this album to play. Right on. That was the Pole Sons, and that was Jermiston, and that was a really cool song because that was a mix of like, it had like kind of 80s synth in there, kind of good pop and rock, and just the low monotone voice kind of remind me, and I'm blanking on the name, but of the band, the song is Don't Forget About Me.
Yeah, was that Simple Minds?
Possibly. I'm not 100% positive. I'm kind of blanking, but I always remember the name of the song, so we're halfway there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that was really interesting. I liked the arrangement. The guitar player was doing octaves and kind of a counterpoint against the vocal, which worked really well. Yeah, I liked that a lot.
I did too. Yeah, it definitely had an 80s vibe. I kind of went with the Men Without Hats.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah, which just the way the vocals were. Yeah, very cool.
Right on. Right on. That was Creeping Bolt Club, and the song was called Time Bandit. Now this one, really cool. I like the beat, and the vocals in this one, I know there was a bit of a fade on it, probably some loops and stuff in there, but it still sounded really good. I really didn't like this song.
I did too, and it was the really interesting thing about it is I love the rhythmic patterns that they've got going on, and it held my interest through the entire song because there was so much going on. And yeah, the ambient vocals were really cool.
Yeah, it was a very interesting kind of soundscape. The vocal reminded me a little bit of Maisie Starr.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it.
Right on. That was Wild Horse with Get Me Going, and that was a really good tune. It kind of had that old school kind of recording feel to at least the guitar was. Almost sounded like they were using an old tube amp, but just the vocals in general were really good, and like kind of a good kind of blues rock mix. Like, I really dug this one.
Yeah, I'm right with you on that, Brian. It sounded like, sometimes it sounded like early Rolling Stones. It was...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, especially the vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the crab-like beat of it. It's very interesting. I liked it.
I did too.
Magical with The Ticket, which we have heard before, but still a cool song and very kind of different ambient electronic mix there. Like, I mean, I really enjoyed this band because they're kind of changing the face of electronic music once again, and really giving a good spin to it.
Absolutely. I was kind of transfixed through the whole thing. I've never heard anything quite like it. And wow, what intensity in the vocals. I really got into that. It was sort of like a poetry reading, honestly, sort of set to music. It was really just, interesting.
It was very interesting arrangement musically. It kind of sounded like really funky rhythmics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good point.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
The Statements, Bad Scylla, and like I said, we've heard them before, and a good production of Factory Fast Records off Mystery Project X. And this song had a good mix of blues, rock. It was tripped out, and I heard a little bit of Hendrix in there as well. Like, I really, really dig this tune.
Yeah, it was a really interesting arrangement, and the harmony vocals over the top of that were kind of unexpected for me, and I thought it worked really well.
Yeah.
Well-written tune.
Yeah, I really liked it, and I have to say, good job, guys, on the mix. It really sounded great.
All right, that was a Low Gain with Motorcycle Man, and you know what? That was a good rock and roll tune, and it actually kind of reminded me of AC/DC.
Yeah, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I loved the way the guitar is kind of interlaced in the background. Good vocal, pulled out a few Chuck Berry licks in the solo, which was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, just a great, straightforward, kind of traditional rock and roll tune, but it worked really well, and it sounded really fresh. It didn't sound old school at all. It was great.
Right on. Right on. What a good start. That was the Windsor Project, where This Is Where We Say Goodbye, and that's off Mysterious Project X by Factory Fast Records. That was a really kind of hard going tune. Really like the lyrics, and what a good flow. Kind of good mix of kind of a couple little blues riffs with some good heavy rock in there.
Yeah, it's really pretty sophisticated stuff going on in that rhythm section. And great guitar solo, good vocals. I liked it a lot.
I did too. These guys are great. What a great groove, and what a great start to the show. And I love the vocals. He's wonderful. Great tune.